Strength is not found in holding on, but in letting go of what no longer serves your happiness and self-worth. Hi everyone, today I want to share a deeply personal story with you. It's about love, betrayal, and finding the strength to rebuild your life. I hope my experience can inspire others who might be going through something similar. It all started when I met Mark at a friend's wedding. The hall was beautifully decorated, with laughter and music filling the air. Everyone seemed to be having a great time, including me. I was with my friends enjoying the evening, when I noticed a man standing by himself. He was tall, with piercing eyes that seemed to follow me across the room. I caught him glancing at me several times, but he never approached. His quiet demeanor intrigued me, I thought. Who is this mysterious man? Little did I know he would change my life forever. 2 days later, I got a message on my phone. "Hi, I saw you at the wedding. Can we talk?" I was surprised but curious. "Who is this?" I replied. "I'm Mark. I couldn't stop thinking about you," he texted back. Our conversation began that day and didn't stop. Mark was charming, kind, and attentive. He made me feel special, like I was the only person in his world. After just a few days of talking, he said something shocking. "I want to marry you. I know you're the one." I was hesitant. "We barely know each other," I said. But his words were persuasive. "I'll make you happy, I promise." Against my better judgment, I said yes. Our wedding was small and intimate, with close friends and family. Mark looked so happy, and for a while, so was I. He was everything a husband should be: kind, caring, and attentive. But after just a month, things started to change. One evening, I noticed him smiling at his phone. "Who are you texting?" I asked. "Casually, just a friend," he replied quickly, tucking his phone away. I didn't think much of it at the time. Months turned into years. We had 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl. On the surface, we looked like the perfect family. But behind closed doors, things were falling apart. Mark started coming home late, blaming work. He became distant, emotionally and physically. The warm, loving man I married was gone. And then there was the phone, always locked, always out of reach. One night, Mark left his phone on the kitchen counter. My heart raced as I picked it up. I had to know the truth. What I found shattered me. Romantic messages to another woman. Photos of them together. Gifts he had bought for her. The worst part, she wasn't some stranger. She was someone I knew, a woman from my hometown. She was older, not particularly attractive, and had children of her own. Mark had been seeing her before we even got married. When Mark came home, I confronted him. "What is this?" I asked, holding up his phone. His face turned pale. "I'm sorry," he stammered. "It was a mistake, a mistake." I shouted, tears streaming down my face. "You lied to me, to our children. You promised to love me." He begged for forgiveness, promising to change. For the sake of my children, I agreed to give him one more chance. For a while, things seemed better, but it didn't last. The late nights started again, the secrecy, the lies. One day, I saw them together, him and the other woman, laughing in his car. My heart broke all over again. That evening, he apologized like nothing had happened. "You're the best wife, the best mother. Please forgive me." But I couldn't. I realized I had been holding on to a dream that no longer existed. I couldn't let my children grow up thinking this was what love looked like. So, I made the hardest decision of my life. I packed my things and left. I moved back in with my parents, and eventually, I filed for divorce. Leaving wasn't easy. I struggled with guilt, wondering if I had failed my children, but I also knew I deserved better. My kids deserved to see a strong, independent mother who valued herself. Today, I'm rebuilding my life. I've started a new job and found a supportive community. My children are my biggest motivation. They remind me every day that love is about trust, respect, and honesty. If you're in a situation like mine, remember this: you're stronger than you think. It's never too late to choose happiness and start over. Thank you for listening to my story. If it touched your heart, please share it with someone who might need it. If like this story, then like, comment, and subscribe.